Hello friends, welcome to our channel History Chronicles. As we move beyond the dramatic fall of Robespierre, we enter a new and critical phase of the French Revolution, the era of the Directory rule. This period, spanning from 1795 to 1799, marked a shift from the radical extremes of the Reign of Terror to a more moderate and complex form of government. Today, we explore the challenges, achievements, and eventual shortcomings of the Directory, a government that sought to stabilize France but faced numerous obstacles. With the end of the Reign of Terror and the execution of Robespierre, the National Convention sought to restore order and prevent further radicalism. The result was the establishment of the Directory, a five-member executive body designed to balance power and provide a stable government. The new constitution, known as the Constitution of the Year 30, was adopted in 1795, creating a bicameral legislature and a directory with significant executive authority. The Directory was intended to bring stability after years of revolutionary upheaval. It was composed of 5 directors elected by the legislature who were meant to oversee the administration of the government. The aim was to avoid the concentration of power seen under Robespierre and to create a more balanced system. However, the Directory faced immediate challenges that would test its ability to govern effectively. One of the primary challenges was the economic instability inherited from the Revolutionary Wars and radical policies. France was burdened with debt, and inflation was rampant. The revolutionary government had left the country in a precarious economic situation, with food shortages and economic distress affecting the daily lives of ordinary citizens. The Directory struggled to address these issues, and its attempts at economic reform were often inadequate or poorly executed. Politically, the Directory faced opposition from both the left and the right. On the left, the Jacobins, who had been sidelined after Robespierre's fall, continued to oppose the new government, seeing it as insufficiently revolutionary. They criticized the Directory for failing to address social and economic inequalities. On the right, Royalists and conservatives sought to restore the monarchy, viewing the Directory as a temporary and unsatisfactory solution. This polarized political environment made governance difficult and often contentious. Another significant issue was the ongoing conflict with external enemies. France was still engaged in wars with various European powers, including Britain, Austria, and Prussia. The Revolutionary Wars, which had begun during the earlier phases of the Revolution, continued to drain French resources and complicate the political landscape. The Directory had to manage these wars while trying to maintain internal stability, a balancing act that proved challenging. The Directory also struggled with internal corruption and inefficiency. The 5 directors were often accused of mismanagement and self-dealing. This corruption undermined public confidence in the government and fueled disillusionment. Moreover, the electoral system that had created the Directory was criticized for being overly complex and unrepresentative, contributing to a lack of legitimacy and effectiveness. Despite these difficulties, the Directory did achieve some notable successes. It introduced reforms in education, creating new schools and universities, and attempted to stabilize the currency. It also pursued a policy of military expansion, which led to several notable victories. Napoleon Bonaparte, who emerged as a prominent military leader during this period, played a key role in these successes. His campaigns in Italy and Egypt helped bolster the reputation of the Directory and provided a temporary boost to national morale. However, the successes of the Directory were overshadowed by its inability to address fundamental issues. The continued economic struggles, political instability, and the persistent threat of internal and external opposition weakened the government's hold on power. By the late 1790s, it became clear that the Directory was facing a crisis. The final blow to the Directory came in 1799 with the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte. In November of that year, Napoleon staged a coup d'etat, known as the Coup of 18 Brumaire, which effectively ended the Directory. He established the consulate, a new government with himself as the first consul, marking the end of the revolutionary period and the beginning of a new era in French history. The Directory rule was a transitional period characterized by its efforts to balance revolutionary ideals with the practicalities of governance. While it aimed to provide stability and avoid the excesses of the Reign of Terror, it struggled with internal and external challenges that ultimately led to its downfall. The era of the Directory set the stage for the rise of Napoleon and the subsequent transformation of France. As we conclude this episode, we see that the Directory rule was both a time of significant achievements and profound difficulties. It represents a complex chapter in the French Revolution, one that illustrates the challenges of creating a stable government in the midst of radical change. In our next episode, we will explore the White Terror, a period of reactionary violence against former revolutionaries and political adversaries. Thank you for joining us on History Chronicles. The story of the French Revolution is far from over, and there are still many dramatic moments to come. Stay with us as we continue to unravel this complex and compelling narrative. See you next time.